Welch getting set to move out against Tom Pritchard. A Texas bull rope match. Now that's 8 feet of bull rope with a 3-pound cowbell suspended in the center. You can see Pritchard now checking the bell itself. That bell can be used in any manner that either opponent decides to use it. And as you can see, it can become a very, very dangerous weapon indeed. There's the bell. And this Texas bull rope match is underway. Both men trying to gain advantage here, and they're up against the ring ropes. Referee calls for the break, but Pritchard, wasting no time, meets out a lot of punishment in a hurry. And so, Pritchard from Texas and Welch, of course, from Oklahoma. Both of them eminently familiar with rodeos and cowboys and Texas and Oklahoma cattle. Welch brought back into the ring, that Texas bull rope working. You know, and looking at these two, I'm also reminded of Chris Von Colt, who, by the way, we'll be seeing a little bit later on, for those of you who may have missed it last week, here on Continental Championship Wrestling. You might, he's got that cowbell, and before he had a chance to use it, however, Roy Lee Welch turned that to his own advantage. Bad mistake on the part of Tom Pritchard. As I was saying, Chris Von Colt, who stole the Alabama belt last week, still has that belt. He is now being fined $1,000 per day. And you heard me correctly. Per day. As long as he holds on to that belt. We'll have more information about that a little bit later on. But that's the story on Mr. Colt. We'll be looking at that episode later on in the program. Roy Lee Welch pressing an advantage here now on Tom Pritchard. Using that rope as a stranglehold, if you will. Pritchard trying to come back to his... referee is Roy George, and he's trying to keep order in there, but with a Texas bull rope match, that becomes a little difficult. And Roy Lee Welch is certainly pressing every advantage possible. Uncorks a hard right hand. Puts Pritchard back to the canvas. Forearm smash and a hard right hand to the side of the jaw. Pritchard lashes out with a boot to the midsection, but Welch fires back. And now Welch again using that bull rope. Great effectiveness. Tremendous battle between these two. And Pritchard has already been lacerated. He's got some problems now. Roy Lee Welch very definitely in control of this situation. Has Pritchard back to the canvas again and utilizing that rope for everything that he has with it. Hard right hand. Uncorks it once again and again. Roy Lee Welch now exploding with a series of right hands to the side of the head. Pritchard smashed into the turnbuckle. Pritchard looking for somewhere to go when his sensibilities left him. Trying to drag him from corner to corner. If he can touch all four corners, it could be all over for Mr. Pritchard. Grabs that rope, hangs on, and Welch trying to get to that far corner once again. And it's Pritchard breaking it up very nicely. Claiming a victory here. across the prone form of Tom Pritchard. Goes up on the ring rope, dives off that knee into the chest of Tom Pritchard. And a series of blows to the head. Pritchard. That claret flowing rather freely from the head now. Welch starts to go to the corner. He touches the first corner. He tries to get to the second corner, but Pritchard blocks his way. And it's Pritchard now trying to battle his way back to his feet. Pritchard back to his feet, lashes out. A boot to the midsection. Roy Welch closes in. And now brings that cowbell up. Ooh, brother. Caught Pritchard flush in the forehead. Catches him again with that cowbell. And a third time that brass cowbell has been put to work. And it's Pritchard back to the canvas. And Roy Welch standing over his fallen foe. Now hooks that bull rope around his throat. Texas bull rope match, and all of this is within the confines of the match itself. No argument about this. Welch very much in control of the situation. Pritchard caught again, top of the head. Pritchard fires back. He staggers Welch. He's got Welch in a lot of trouble now. Pritchard has that cowbell. He misses, but he connects on the second swing. Well, he's got him calf rope now. He's making it to the second corner. Let's see if he makes it to the third corner. He's got him bulldog, no question about it. He makes the third corner. Let's see if he makes it to that fourth corner. And let's see how the referee rules. The referee rules in favor of Tom Pritchard. The referee rules in favor of Tom Pritchard. But Welch is not satisfied here, and he is delivering a lot of punishment. Welch with a snap